Upright bass opens alone. The heavy deliberate walk, 4 bars. Hammond organ breathes in underneath, wide and low. Brush drums halftime, felt tip on the snare. The room sounds like something sacred and something suffered at once. My grandfather kept his Bible on the nightstand by the bed. Spine worn, soft as skin, the pages thin as anything he said. He'd read it every morning with his coffee going cold. Moved his lips along the words like they were worth more than gold. He worked the line at Bethlehem Steel for 37 years. Came home with the grime of it still sitting in the seams. Washed his hands before he touched the book. Always washed his hands. Said the word deserved a clean approach from working men. I found it after he was gone, still open to the Psalms. A brown stain on the margin. Could have been his coffee, could have been the kind of mark a man leaves when he reads with working palms. Either way, it was his blood pressed into what he believed. That's faith to me. Not the cathedral kind, not the televised and clean, but the kind that lives in working hands and stains the pages in between. Blood on the Bible page. That's what devotion really looks like up close. Blood on the Bible page. Not the clean kind of belief, the kind that costs the most. The kind that waits before the sun and works until the dark. The kind that holds the word so tight it leaves a mark. Blood on the Bible page. Lord, blood on the Bible page. That's the faith I come from. That's the faith I'm trying to maintain. My mother prayed out loud, she didn't care who heard. Kneeled beside the kitchen chair and gave the Lord her word. Not polished, not rehearsed, just everything she had. Thanked Him for the little, asked Him for the sad. She raised 4 children on a teacher's salary and prayer. Stretched the grocery, stretched the grace, stretched everything to spare. Never said we didn't have enough, said we had what we need. That's a woman whose theology was rooted in the deed. I've seen faith that lives in stained glass and in Sunday clothes, but the faith that made me was the kind nobody shows. Quiet, daily, costly, worn into the grain of every day. Blood on the Bible page, that's the only kind that stays. And I've been trying to deserve it, trying to carry what they carried without breaking at the spine. Trying to be the kind of man whose faith leaves something on the line. Blood on the Bible page. That's what devotion really looks like up close. Blood on the Bible page. Not the clean kind of belief, the kind that costs the most. The kind that wakes before the sun and works until the dark. The kind that holds the word so tight it leaves a mark. Blood on the Bible page. Lord, blood on the Bible page. That's the faith I come from. That's the faith I'm trying to maintain. I keep the Bible on my nightstand now. Same songs, different hands. I don't always read it like I should, but when I do, I understand why He washed His hands before He touched it. Why she kneeled beside a kitchen chair. Not because the ritual demanded, but because the thing inside it deserved the best of what they had to spare. And I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying to leave something real on the margin of the life I've been given. Something that says a man was here and he meant it, and it cost him something, and he paid. My daughter asked me once what God looks like. I said, baby, I don't know the face, but I know what God feels like. God feels like your great-grandfather's hands. God feels like your grandmother's kitchen on a cold day. God feels like the people who kept showing up when showing up was everything they had. That's blood on the Bible page. That's what we come from. That's what we owe. Blood on the Bible page. That's what devotion really looks like up close. Blood on the Bible page. Not the clean kind of belief, the kind that costs the most, the kind that waits before the sun and works until the dark, the kind that holds the word so tight it leaves a mark. Blood on the Bible page. Lord, blood on the Bible page. I come from working hands and whispered prayers and kitchen chair devotion, and I'm carrying it forward best I can. Blood on the Bible page. Blood on the Bible page. That's the faith, that's the only faith I know. Blood on the page. That's still the same. It's 2 in the morning, the ashtray's full again. I've been talking to the ceiling like it's gonna talk back then. Got your photograph face down on a kitchen shelf, 'cause looking at your eyes don't help. The lighter flicks once, flicks twice, finally catches flame. I breathe in all the poison just to kill the shame. Stained coffee cup, cold sheet, one side of the bed. Got too much living left inside my head. Lord, I know I ain't been right, but I'm still here, standing in the porch light. Half a man, a whole lot of nights. So I'm down to a cigarette and a prayer, smoke curling up like I'm sending something somewhere. Don't know if you're listening, Lord, don't know if you care, but I'm down to a cigarette and a prayer. Yeah, I'm holding on by a thread in the flame, whispering her name like it's a holy refrain. Still know how to bear the weight. A cigarette and a prayer. The gospel station's on, singing about the promised land. I got ash between my fingers and an empty hand. Used to hold her like the Sunday morning held the light. Now I'm just a man alone on Saturday night. The neighbors' dogs are quiet, the street lamps burning low. I could call somebody up, but I don't wanna show how deep this river's running underneath my skin. Funny how leaving someone never feels like an end. Lord, I know I've broken things, but something in me still worth saving. I believe even rivers find the sea. So I'm down to a cigarette and a prayer, smoke curling up like I'm sending something somewhere. Don't know if you're listening, Lord, don't know if you care, but I'm down to a cigarette and a prayer. just smoke and hope rising up in the air. Don't know if you're listening, Lord. Don't know if you care. But I'm down to a cigarette and a prayer. A black bass opens alone, heavy and slow, 4 bars. Hammond organ breathing wide on bar 5, dark and full. Brush drum settle in, halftime deliberate as a decision. Rhodes touches the high register, sparse like first light. The room holds, then the voice arrives. I've been doing it backwards my whole life, crying loud when no one sees me and going quiet in the room. Keeping the real grief underneath the surface like a second wife, smiling at the funeral and falling apart in June. Learned it early, men don't let the sorrow have a sound. Keep the volume down on anything that shows the inside out. So I cried in cars and shower stalls and empty parking grounds, and performed the fine for everyone I cared most about. But grief that lives in secret just gets louder in the bones. And a man who hides his mourning is a man who grieves alone. And grieving alone is the loneliest thing this side of any grave. Lord, I've been doing it wrong my whole life, every single day.
Cry quiet, grieve loud.
Let the real thing out before you lose the crowd.
Cry quiet, grieve loud.
The silence kills you slower than the sorrow ever could. Stop performing fine for people who would hold you if they knew. Cry quiet when you have to. Grieve loud when it's true.
Cry quiet, grieve loud.
Lord, cry quiet,
grieve loud.
My uncle died and I gave the eulogy. Stood up there with dry eyes and a voice like solid ground. Everybody said, son, you were so strong up there so beautifully. And I went home and didn't make a single sound. For 6 weeks I was fine in public, fine in company, fine in every conversation, fine every time you'd ask. Then one Sunday morning in the grocery store, the harmony came on his favorite song, and I just couldn't hold the mask. Right there in aisle 7, between the bread and the canned goods, a man undone by a melody, on his knees in his own grief. And I let it, Lord, I finally let it do what grief does. And something cracked open, and then found relief. There was a woman with a card who stopped beside me. Didn't say a word, just put her hand on my shoulder blade. And I cried like I hadn't cried since I was 7 maybe. And she held that space until the wave had laid.
Cry quiet, grieve loud.
Let the real thing out before you lose the crowd.
Cry quiet, grieve loud.
The silence kills you slower than the sorrow ever could. Stop performing fine for people who would hold you if they knew. Cry quiet when you have to. Grieve loud when it's true. Cry quiet,
Grieve loud.
Lord, cry quiet.
Grieve loud.
I've been carrying this quiet for too long.
Too long, too long.
Got a grief that never got to be a sound.
Let it sound, let it sound.
Every man in this room knows what I'm saying.
We know it, yes, we know.
Been performing fine when fine was never true.
We know, brother Lord, we know.
So what do?
We cry quiet,
And what else?
we grieve loud.
Where do we do it?
Wherever it arises,
And who do we do it with?
each other,
Each other,
each other.
each other.
We do it with
We love with each other. I want my son to know the sound of his own grief. Want him to know that tears don't cost a man his ground. That the bravest thing a person gives another person is relief from the loneliness of carrying without a sound. So I'm learning to cry where people I love can see me. Learning to say the real name of the thing instead of fine. Learning that the men who let themselves be witnessed are the ones who make it through to the other side.
cry quiet, grieve loud.
Let the real thing out and let somebody into the crowd.
Cry quiet.
Hammond organ opens low and dark, minor key, no vibrato. I ain't gonna stand up here and tell you I've been holy. I ain't gonna testify to something that I can't back up with truth. I've been in the low places, I know all of the addresses. I've been a guest in rooms that the Lord wouldn't walk into. I've shaken hands I shouldn't have and kept the peace I shouldn't keep. I've told myself at midnight that the morning makes it clean, but the morning has a memory, and so does everything I've done. And the devil knows my middle name. He learned it early, learned it young. He don't come at me with horns and fire. He comes at me with the thing I want the most. He comes dressed up in what I'm missing, like a familiar and a comfortable ghost. The devil knows my middle name, knows just where to find the crack, knows the sound my conscience makes before it talks me back. He knows the hours that I'm weakest, knows the hunger and the shame. Lord, I'm still standing here, but the devil knows my middle name. Yeah, the devil knows my middle name. Knows it like a mother calls a child gone wrong. The devil knows my middle name. Been knowing it my whole life long. There was a woman in a red dress dress on a Wednesday in a bar I had no business being in at 10:30. She looked at me the way that makes a man forget his structure, and the devil whispered, "Go on now, you're only human, friend." I sat there with my drink and had a conversation with myself. Longest conversation of the week right there on that bar stool. The good side and the other side dividing up the shelf. And Lord, I wish I could tell you that the good side always rules. I've won some and I've lost some, and that bar stool kind of war. Some nights I walked out clean and some nights I walked out poor. But every time I'm sitting there, I know somebody else is too lean and real close, and knowing all the things that I go through. He don't need an invitation, he already knows the layout of the house. Been watching since before I knew, but he was watching out. The devil knows my middle name, knows just where to find the crack, knows the sound my conscience makes before it talks me back. He knows the hours that I'm weakest, knows the hunger and the shame. Lord, I'm still standing here, but the devil knows my middle name. Devil knows my middle name, knows it like a mother calls a child gone wrong. Devil knows my middle name, been knowing it my whole life long. Here's the thing about a long war: you learn the enemy as well as any friend. Know his moves before he makes them, know the start before it ends. I know his voice now from the other voice, I know the weight of each. I know the whisper that sounds like comfort but leads somewhere out of reach. And knowing ain't the same as winning. Some days knowing just means losing slower, but I'm still here. Lord, I'm still here. And every morning that I open up my eyes is one more morning that the devil had to work to find my name, had to work a little harder than the day before. And that's enough. That's enough for now. That's enough. I go to church on Sunday, sit beside the people who believe I'm better than I am. And maybe that's not dishonest, maybe that's just hope in the shape of a well-dressed man. Maybe every Sunday is a statement, not a claim, but a direction that I'm trying hard to face. Maybe God knows what the devil knows about me. He shows up anyway, and that's called grace. The devil knows my middle name, knows just where to find the crack, knows the sound my conscience makes before it talks me back. But Lord, you know it too, you know it just the same, and you keep showing up regardless. That's the difference in the game. Yeah, the devil knows my middle name, but so does grace. Devil knows my middle name, but grace keeps showing up to take his place. Lord, I'm still standing here, tired and tried and sometimes barely, but I'm standing, I'm standing. Devil knows my middle name, and I'm still standing. Still here, and I still believe. Lord, I don't know how both things can be true, but they are. I sat in the third pew the day we buried James. 43 years old, 4 kids, nobody left to blame. The preacher said the Lord has plans we can't understand. I wanted to believe him, Lord, I used to be that man. The sun came through the colored glass and fell across his box. Prettiest light I'd ever seen, prettiest cruel paradox. How the world kept being beautiful the hour James lay still, and God kept the sun on schedule while we bent against that hill. I don't say this out of anger, I don't say this to blaspheme. I say it 'cause it's honest, and honest is all I've got that's clean. Even God looked away that Tuesday in November when we carried James to clay. Even God looked away. I don't know where the mercy went, I don't know what to say. I've been faithful, Lord,
I've been faithful all my days.
but faith don't have an answer for the thing that happened here. Even God looked away. Even God looked away, and I'm still here, and I still believe. Lord, I don't know how both things can be true, but they are. His youngest girl is 9, she wore white lace that day. She held her mama's hand so tight I had to look away. What do you tell a child in white lace at her daddy's grave? What does your theology do with that young face? She stopped talking in the middle of the second hymn, looked at the box, looked up, and something went out in her. Lord, if you were here, if you are anywhere at all, how do you watch a child's life go and not tell the whole sky bare? I know you've heard this question since the first good man fell, but James was mine, Lord.
James was mine.
And today I got nothing but to tell.
Even God looked away
that Tuesday in November when we carried James to clay.
Even God looked away.
I don't know where the mercy went, I don't know what to say. I've been faithful, Lord,
I've been faithful all my days.
but faith don't have an answer for the thing that happened here. Even God looked away. Even God looked away, and I'm still here, and I still believe. Lord, I don't know how both things can be true, but they are. I've been trying to write a prayer for 3 weeks. Every version comes out wrong. Too angry to be holy, too holy to be honest. So here's what I've got,
I don't understand you,
and I'm not gonna pretend I do.
because James deserves
More than a pretty lie,
his daughter.
deserves more than a tidy answer. So I'm standing here the not knowing and calling that faith, 'cause Lord, I don't have anything else, and at least this much is true. I went back to church this Sunday, lit a candle in the hall, left it burning by the door, the smallest light of all. Didn't say a word, just watched the flame do what flames do, burned against the dark and kept on burning the way James always knew to do. Even God looked away that Tuesday in November when we
Carry James to clay.
even God
looked away.
I don't know where the mercy went, I still don't know
What to say?
I've been faithful, Lord,
I've been faithful all my days.
and faith don't always have an answer. Sometimes faith is just the staying.
Even God
There's a suitcase by the door that I packed 3 weeks ago. Half my books are in a box, half my records still on show. One foot on the porch step and one foot on the floor, somewhere between the life I had and whatever comes before. I've been eating from the same 2 plates I didn't pack away. Still got a number in my phone, but haven't found the words to say. The bed's on my side only now, but I haven't moved to the middle yet. That's the geography of a man not ready to forget. People keep on asking me which way I'm going, like the answer is a thing I've got somewhere close to hand. But halfway gone is where I'm living right now, and halfway gone is still a place to stand.
Halfway gone is still here.
One foot out the door, but the other hasn't cleared.
Halfway gone is still here.
Not healed, not whole, not finished, but I'm still in this atmosphere. I ain't moved on and I ain't moved back. I'm standing in the space between the leaving and the fact.
Halfway gone is still here.
Lord, halfway gone is still here. I drove past the old restaurant on Tuesday just to see if the table by the window still looked like it used to look to me. It did. It looked exactly like the last night we were there, before the conversation that put distance in the air. The waitress who remembers us brought coffee without asking. I didn't have the heart to say there's no one else to pour for. Just sat there with 2 cups and all the silence she was masking, and left them both half full, the way some things just can't be solved for. I should've moved by now, that's what they tell me. Should've picked the lane and driven till the landscape changed. But grief don't run on anybody else's schedule, and healing doesn't care how inconvenienced you've been arranged. So I'm not apologizing for the in-between, for the days that don't resolve into a cleaner scene. Halfway gone is not a failure. Halfway gone is sometimes all a man can need.
Halfway gone is still here.
One foot out the door, but the other hasn't cleared.
Halfway gone is still here.
Not healed, not whole, not finished, but I'm still in this atmosphere. I ain't moved on and I ain't moved back. I'm standing in the space between the leaving and the fact.
Halfway gone is still here.
Lord, halfway gone is still here. Maybe in between is where the real work happens, not the arriving, not the leaving clean. Maybe the man who stands inside the doorway long enough learns something the departed in the stay put never see. I know the weight of the suitcase by the door. I know the weight of the records still on the shelf. And holding both of those weights at the same time is the most honest thing I've done for myself. So I'm not rushing to the other side of this, not gonna force a resolution for the sake of looking whole. Halfway gone is where I am, and where I am is still alive, and alive is still enough. Alive is still enough. Still enough. Still enough. This morning I unpacked one book, put it back on the shelf beside the ones I kept. Just one, not a decision, just a breath. Not staying, not leaving, just one book back on the shelf. And that felt like enough for a Thursday it felt like enough.
Halfway gone is
Still breathing, still standing, still somewhere in the clear.
halfway gone is still.
And maybe halfway gone is just the name for holding on this year. I ain't moved on and I ain't moved back, but I put one book back on the shelf, and that's a fact. Halfway gone is still here.
Still here,
Still here.
still here.
Still here. Still here. Still here. Still here. Tremolo guitar holds its one dark chord, beautiful and permanent and slightly off. I don't say her name out loud much anymore. Learn that saying it does something to the room. Changes the temperature about 3 degrees. Makes the ordinary, a little less immune. I've met women since good women, patient women, women who deserved a man without a ghost in tow. But I'd be mid-sentence and she'd walk across my memory, and whatever I was saying just would slow. It ain't obsession, not the ugly, desperate kind. It's more like when you press a scar and feel the old shape underneath. Like your body memorized the damage line by line and holds it like a map to somewhere you can't reach. And I've tried to put some distance in between us, tried to let the scar just be a scar and nothing more. But her name fits in my mouth the way a name fits, when it was made for something permanent to the core.
Her name fits like a scar.
Something that the healing left behind.
Her name fits like a scar.
Smooth now, but it marks the place it used to undermine. I don't bleed when I say it anymore, but I still know the shape of where it tore.
Her name fits like a scar.
Lord, her name fits like a scar. And scars don't lie about the depth of what they are. Saw a woman at the farmer's market with a walk, same way you're moving through a crowd like a water finding level. Stopped me dead between the tomatoes and the chalkboard menus, hard up in my mouth, foot on the pedal. Wasn't her, of course it wasn't, never is, but the body doesn't ask for confirmation every time. Just flies on the silhouette, the frequency, the fizz of something that it catalogs somewhere in the spine. That's the scar doing its work, reminding me of what the womb knew best. The body keeps the record of the hurt long after the mind is cleaned and pressed. And I don't wanna be the man still held by this, but wanting free and being free are different lines. Some scars you carry till the carrying just is the way some constellations just define the skies.
Her name fits like a scar.
Something that the healing left behind.
Her name fits like a scar.
Smooth now, but it marks the place it used to undermine. I don't bleed when I say it anymore, but I still know the shape of where it tore.
Her name fits like a scar.
Lord, her name fits like a scar. And scars don't lie about the depth of what they are. Here's what nobody tells you about certain kinds of love. They don't end so much as change their address. She moved out of the present tense a long time ago, but she kept a room inside the chest. And I've made my peace with that mostly. Made my peace with the fact that some people leave a permanent impression in the tissue of you. Not because they meant to, not because you asked, just because the love was real enough to scar. And a real scar is proof of something, proof that the wound was deep enough to matter, proof that the body took it seriously, proof that something happened here, something real, something that deserved to leave a mark. I said her name last Tuesday, just out loud, alone. Not calling her, not missing her, not mourning what is gone. Just saying it the way you press a scar on purpose sometimes, to remind yourself the hurt made you and you're still on. And if it the same as always, smooth against the tongue, the shape of something permanent that lived here when I was young, that lives here still, just quieter now, just part of the architecture now, just mine. Her name fits like a scar, something that the healing left behind. Her name fits like a scar, smooth now, but it marks the place it used to undermine. I don't bleed when I say it anymore, but I know exactly where it tore. Her name fits like a scar, and I carry it like a man who knows what it costs to get this far. Her name fits like a scar, fits like a scar, always will, always will. Like a scar, always will. Tremolo guitar holds its one dark chord. 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 Tremolo guitar, and don't, beautiful and permanent and slightly off. I don't say your name out loud much anymore. Learn that saying it does something to the room. Changes the temperature about 3 degrees, makes the ordinary a little less immune. I've met women since, good women, patient women, women who deserved a man without a ghost in tow. But I'd be mid-sentence and she'd walk across my memory, and whatever I was saying just would slow. It ain't obsession, not the ugly, desperate kind. It's more like when you press a scar and feel the old shape underneath. Like you're about to memorize the damage line by line, and holds it like a map to somewhere you can't reach. And I've tried to put some distance in between us, tried to let the scar just be a scar, nothing more. But her name fits in my mouth the way a name fits when it was made for something permanent to the core. Her name fits like a scar, something that the healing left behind. Her name fits like a scar, smooth now, but it marks the place it used to undermine. I don't bleed when I say it anymore, but I still know the shape of where it tore. Her name fits like a scar, Lord, her name fits like a scar, and scars don't lie. You came back around in the middle of October, smelling like rain and some other man's cologne. I should've let you stand there on my doorstep getting colder, but I moved aside and let you in. Lord, I let you in. You brought wine, we both knew why you really came. Old habits wrapped in kindness feel the same. You laughed that laugh that lives behind my ribs somewhere, and I forgot every reason I should care. this is. I know what I'm doing. I know the difference between healing and just soothing. But you're honey on the wound, sweet enough to make me think it's fine. Honey on the wound draws me close while I'm still bleeding inside. Oh, it feels like love, it tastes like love, but love don't leave a scar the second time. You're honey on the wound, and I can't help but let you linger. Honey on the wound, long after I know better, I still open up the door. 'Cause honey on the wound still feels like something more. Stayed till morning, left before I woke again. Found your earring on the bathroom sink, your ghost on the linen. Wrote me something on a poster, just your name and a heart. That's always been your gift, the art of the almost start. I've been here before, I know the layout of this room. The hope that blooms at midnight and by Tuesday there's no bloom. But God, the way the early light was lying on your shoulder, I swear to you I wanted nothing more than to hold her. And I know this ain't healing, I know this ain't new. I know the difference between needing and needing you. But you're honey on the wound, sweet enough to make me think it's fine. Honey on the wound draws me close while I'm still bleeding inside. Oh, it feels like love, it tastes like love, but love don't leave a scar the second time. You're honey on the wound, and I can't help but let you linger. Honey on the wound, long after I know better, I still open up the door. 'Cause honey on the wound still feels like something more. I don't blame you for coming back, I don't blame myself for letting you. We're just two people who loved each other wrong and got good at the parts that felt true. Maybe that's the cruelest kind of thing, not the hate, not the slamming of the door, but the tenderness that keeps on showing up long after it can't be anything more. And I'll take it, God help me, I'll take it. Every single time you come around, I'll press the sweetness to the place it hurts and call it comfort, call it lost and found. Still honey on the wound, sweet enough to make me think it's fine. Honey on the wound draws me close while I'm still bleeding inside. Oh, it feels like love, it tastes like love, but love don't leave a scar the second time. You're honey on the wound, and I can't help but let you linger. Honey on the wound, long after I know better, I still open up the door. Yeah, honey on the wound still feels like something, still feels like something more. I gave you half of everything and called it being open. Gave you the easy truths and kept the hard ones locked away. Said all the right things at the right times, left the real things unspoken. Thought protecting you from me was love. I was wrong in every way. I told you that I was fine when fine was just a costume. Told you work was heavy when the weight was something else. Told you I was present when I was somewhere in a back room, carrying the version of myself I'd never let you help. And now you're at the door with your bags and you're quiet and you're done. And I could let you go with what you know, or give you what I should've from the one. I owe you one more truth before you walk out that door into the night. I owe you one more truth, the one I hid behind the ones that sounded right. I wasn't scared of losing you, I was scared of you seeing me all the way through and still leaving. That's what I couldn't face. That's what I hid inside the half-truths and the space. I owe you one more truth. I owe you one more truth. The night you asked me if I still believed in us, I said of course I do, and poured us both a glass of wine. But the truth was I've been sitting in a kind of quiet panic, wondering if a man like me could hold a love like mine. Not because I didn't want it, Lord, I wanted it so badly, but wanting something and believing you deserve it aren't the same. I've been sabotaging, slow and conscious, making exits quietly, burning down the house while telling you it wasn't quite a flame. I don't say this so you'll stay, I've lost the right to ask for that. I say it cause you always gave me honesty, and I never gave it back. I owe you one more truth before you walk out that door into the night. I owe you one more truth, the one I hid behind the ones that sounded right. I wasn't scared of losing you, I was scared of you seeing me all the way through and still leaving. That's what I couldn't face. That's what I hid inside the half-truths and the space. I owe you one more truth. I owe you one more truth. You deserved a man who showed up naked in his honesty, not dressed up in the version that he thought would make you stay. You deserve the 3 a.m. confessions and the ugly and the trembling, not the polished presentation of a man performing okay. I think part of me believed if you never saw the real thing, you could never truly leave the real thing, and I'd be safe inside the almost. But you left anyway, and the almost went with you. And I'm standing in the actual truth of myself for the first time alone. And it's the loneliest and the most alive I've ever been. So here it is, no polish and no armor. Here's the man behind the fine and the I've got it and the shore. Here's the one who was afraid that love required a braver man than I am. Here's what I should've handed you across the table years before. It's too late for us, I know that, and this truth won't bring you back through any door. But you gave me everything you had while I gave half, and the least that I can do is give you this. I owe you one more truth, not to save us, just to finally make it right. I owe you one more truth. I loved you with a love that was too frightened for its own light. I wasn't scared of losing you, I was scared of you seeing me all the way through and loving me, and me not knowing what to do with being loved that completely. That's the truth, that's the whole truth. God help me, that's the truth. I've been carrying this thing since before you knew my name. Learned early that a man who shows his weakness takes the blame. My daddy never cried in front of nobody that he knew. Said, son, you hold the wall up, that's the only thing you do. So I held it, Lord, I held it till my arms went numb. Held it through the seasons, held it till my back went dumb. Never asked for help, never said the word too hard. Never let a single person pass the front yard. But something's cracking now,
Something deep is giving way.
I've been holding up this ceiling
7 nights,
I go one more day,
one more day.
one more, one more. I don't know how to do this, don't know how to let somebody in. Every time I open up the door, I hear my daddy's voice again. But I'm standing at the edge of something, and the edge don't care how strong I've been. So let me kneel
Before I break,
let me bow before the weight takes everything. Let me kneel
before I break.
'cause breaking ain't the same as kneeling down with grace. A man who kneels is still a man.
Hey, yeah.
A man who breaks don't get to choose the win. So let me kneel,
We kneel before I break.
Lord, let me kneel before I break. Kneel before
I break,
kneel before
I break.
She said, baby, put it down. She said, you don't have to be everything for everybody. Every minute lean on me. And I laughed it off. I called it love, I called it her, not knowing how deep the current runs in men who grew up never showing. 3 in the morning, I'd be sitting in the car out in the drive, just to have somewhere to fall apart and still arrive. Back in the house put together, back in the row, back in the frame, back in the costume of a man who always stays the same. And she knew, Lord, she always knew.
She found me in the kitchen at the sink,
Hands wrapped around a glass of water,
staring at the drain.
and she'd stand beside me, not a word, just a hand flat on my back, till something in me started breathing again.
Started breathing again.
I don't know why it's taken me this long to see that letting go ain't letting down. That the men who last are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who learn the difference in the ground. So let me kneel
Before I break,
let me bow before the weight takes everything.
let me kneel before I break.
'Cause breaking ain't the same as kneeling down with grace. A man who kneels is still a man.
Yeah, yeah.
A man who breaks don't get to choose the win. So let me kneel,
Kneel before I break.
Lord, let me kneel before I break. Kneel before
I break.
My son is 7 years old. He came to me last Tuesday with a skinned up knee, crying, real crying, no apology in it. No shame, just tears, and his arms out straight for me. And I held him, and I told him it was all right, it was okay. And something in my chest said, when did you stop believing that for yourself? When did you decide that your pain had to earn its place in the room? I looked at that boy, and I saw every version of myself that was told to tuck it back in, stand straight, dry up, move on. And I thought, not him, not on my watch. He kneels when he needs to, he reaches when it's heavy, he cries in front of people, and he stays a man. I'm learning from my 7-year-old boy how to be a human being again. Tonight I'm gonna go inside say the truest thing I know. I'm still learning how to do this.
I'm still more my daddy than I wanna be.
But I'm choosing something different for my son, for her, for me. I'm gonna kneel
Before I break,
let me kneel.
let me kneel before I break.
Hey, be bow before the weight takes everything.
Let me kneel.
Before I break, 'cause breaking ain't the same as kneeling down with grace. A man who kneels is still a man. A man who breaks don't get to choose the win. So let me kneel before I break. Lord, let me kneel before I break.
Kneel.
Before I break. Before I break. Before I break. I've been carrying this thing since before you knew my name. Learned early that a man who shows his weakness takes the blame. My daddy never cried in front of nobody that he knew. Said, son, you hold the wall up. That's the only thing you do. So I held it, Lord, I held it till my arms went numb. Held it through the seasons, held it till my back went numb. Never asked for help, never said the word too hard. Never let a single person pass the front yard. But something's cracking now.
Something deep is giving way.
I've been holding up this sin and
7 nights.
I'll go one more day, one more day, one more. Everything moves like a man deciding to stop running. I've been running from this feeling since before I knew its name. Built a life around avoiding anything that felt the same as the thing that broke me open back when I was 22. Spent a decade being busy, so I never had to feel it through. Every time it came around, I found a reason to move on. Another city, another chapter, always just before the dawn of something that required me to sit inside the ache. I got real good at leaving just before the breaking breaks. But the hurt don't disappear when you outrun it. It just waits in the furniture and the familiar smell. It waits in the song that comes on at the wrong time. It waits patient as anything you've tried to never tell. So I'm gonna lean into the hurt, not fight it, not fix it, not fill it up with something worse.
Lean into the hurt.
Let it move through me like weather, let it do what weather does. I've been holding it at arm's length for so long, my arms are tired. Gonna set it down beside me, gonna let it be required.
Lean into the hurt.
Lord, lean into the
hurt.
That's the only way I know to let it pass. My therapist said grief that isn't felt just finds another door, comes out as anger, comes out restless, comes out keeping score. Said the body keeps the count of everything the mind refused. Said the only way around the hurt is through. I sat with that for 3 whole weeks before I let it land. Then one Tuesday evening by myself I let it have its hand. Just sat there in the kitchen with the old thing and the new. Let it say its name out loud, let it say what pain is due. And Lord, it was the longest hour and the most alive I felt since I started using motion as the only hand I'm dealt. Something in the sitting still and not performing fine, and letting hurt be hurt for once instead of something I've redesigned. It didn't kill me like I feared it would, hurt like I knew it would. But there's a difference between the fear of pain and the pain itself. And I I've been living in the fear so long, I forgot they weren't the same thing on the shelf. So I'm gonna
lean into the hurt,
not fight it, not fix it, not fill it up with something worse.
lean into the hurt,
Let it move through me like weather, let it do what weather does. I've been holding it at arm's length for so long, my arms are tired. Gonna set it down beside me, gonna let it be required.
lean into the hurt,
Lord, lean
into the hurt.
That's the only way I know to let it pass. There's a kind of courage nobody talks about, not the loud kind, not the battlefield kind, the kind that sits in a kitchen on a Tuesday and lets the old thing finally speak its mind, the kind that calls the therapist back, the kind that tells the truth to someone who will hold it, the kind that stops performing okay long enough to find out what okay actually is. I'm learning that kind of courage. Later than I should've, but learning. And the hurt that I've been carrying is lighter for the leaning. Not gone, but lighter. She asked me how I'm really doing last Sunday at the table. Not the surface kind of asking, the kind that waits for true. And for the first time in a long time, I sat there in the able to be honest. And I told her something true. Said I'm working through some things I should've worked through years ago. Said I'm learning that the feeling is the passage, not the prison. Said I'm scared some days, but scared and moving is a difference. Scared to know than scared and standing frozen in the dark before the rising. So I'm leaning into the hurt, not fighting and not fixing and not filling it with worse.
Lean into the hurt,
Let it move through me like weather, let it do what weather does. I've been holding it at arm's length, Lord, my arms were getting tired. Set it down beside me now, let it be what's required.
lean into the hurt,
Lord, lean into the hurt, not lean away.
not lean away.
The only way to let it pass is straight through the middle of the ache, straight through.
Lean into the hurt,
Lean in, let it pass. Rhodes plays the descending figure one last time.
slower and warmer,
Upright bass holds the root steady as a decision made.
brush drums release,
Spring reverb carries the last note long. Just the man, just the kitchen, just the Tuesday. The hurt and the leaning, both still here, both passing. The slowest intro of the entire collection. The slow is alone, one note at a time descending. Upright bass holds the root and slowly releases. Brush drums exhale their last wire stroke. Tape hiss rises gently as everything fades. Just the candle, just the dark, just the road. The collection ends here in the quiet after leaving. Silence. I've been thinking about the way I wanna go. Not the dying kind of going, the leaving kind, the slow. The kind where you decide that someone else needs what you carry more than you need carrying it yourself. There's a candle on the table that she lit the night we met. A cheap wax glass jar, vanilla, the kind you don't forget. It burned 3/4 down that night, and I put out the flame, set it on the shelf, and every time I moved it came. But she needs the light more than I need the memory, and I need the dark to find out what I'm made of when alone. So I'm gonna leave the candle burning on the table when I go, and take the dark out with me down the road. This ain't bitterness, this ain't defeat. This is the most loving thing my hands know how to do. Leave the warmth behind for her to keep, and find out if I'm brave enough to walk out past what I knew. Leave the candle, take the dark, give her all the light and carry out the heart apart. Leave the candle, take the dark. Some departures are the deepest kind of love right from the start. I could stay and dim what burns between us slow, or strike out into nothing and let her glow. Leave the candle, take the dark. Lord, leave the candle, take the dark. She deserves a man who shows up like a morning, not a man who mostly shows up like the end of afternoon. Too tired for the beginning of a thing worth building on, too used to his own shadow filling up the room. I've been the weather in her life more than the shelter, been the reason that she checks the sky before she plans. And a woman like her ought to wake up to a clearing, not a man still learning how to open up his hands. So I'm folding up the years of us with care the way she taught me, leaving them in order on the kitchen table, where she'll see everything I value, everything I'm grateful for, everything she gave me. And the candle at the center burning free, and maybe down the road I'll find where I'm supposed to be when I'm not leaning on her lights. Maybe dark is where a man discovers what he's carrying that's actually his own and right. Leave the candle, take the dark. Give her all the light and carry out the heart apart. Leave the candle, take the dark. Some departures are the deepest kind of love right from the start. I could stay and dim what burns between us slow, or strike out into nothing and let her glow. Leave the candle, take the dark. Lord, leave the candle, take the dark. There's a kind of love that knows when it's the problem, that looks at what it's doing to the thing it loves, and chooses the hard door over the slow damage. That's the kind of love I'm reaching for above. I've loved her in the way that needed her too much, and the way that leaned so heavy it was holding her in place. And the last true thing I have to give her is the room to fill with her own grace. So I'm going, not because I stopped, not because she asked, not because the love ran out or cooled or cracked, but because the bravest thing this love can do is leave the light for her and walk into the black. I write her name once on a piece of paper, fold it under the candle jar so it won't move. No explanation, no apology, no chapter, just a name beneath the light. The way a prayer lives under everything we do. Then I close the door so quiet, like I'm leaving something sleeping that I love. The candle throws my shadow down the hallway one last time, then the dark, then nothing but the road above. Leave the candle, take the dark. Gave her all the light and carried out the heart apart. Leave the candle, take the dark. Some departures are the deepest kind of love right from the start, and somewhere down this road in the nothing and the new, I remember what the candle looked like burning without me. And I'll know that what I did was true, that the dark I took was mine to carry, that the light I left was hers to keep. Leave the candle, take the dark. Lord, I left the candle, took the dark. And somewhere she is glowing. Somewhere she is glowing. Somewhere she is glowing. In the light I left behind. Left the candle. Took the dark. Somewhere she is glowing. Rhodes plays its single descending figure one final time. Slower than the intro, one note at a time. Upright bass holds the root and slowly releases. Brush strokes exhale, their last wire stroke. Tape hiss rises gently as everything fades. Just the candle, just the dark, just the road. The collection ends here, in the quiet after leaving. Silence.
Found it in the junk drawer underneath the takeout menus, between a dead battery and a key that fits no door I know. 14 years of marriage pressed into a circle. How does gold go that color, slower all at once? I don't know. I remember when she slid it on my finger at the altar. Her hands were shaking just enough to let me know it was real. Now it sits beside a flashlight in a rubber band collection, waiting on a man who took too long to learn to feel. I wasn't cruel, I wasn't cold, I was just absent in the way that does the same kind of damage, just takes a little longer every day. Rust on the wedding band, that's what neglect looks like up close. Rust on the wedding band, not a fight, not a fire, just a slow letting go. I didn't cheat, didn't lie, didn't raise my voice, just forgot to show up, forgot that love's a choice. Rust on the wedding band, Lord, rust on the wedding band. That's what I let us become. She tried to tell me in the kitchen on a Sunday afternoon. Said I feel like I'm talking to a wall in an empty room. I nodded and said, I hear you, baby, turn back to the game. 3 years later she was packing boxes, nothing was the same. I don't blame the job, I don't blame the years, I don't blame the wait. I blame the 1,000 little moments where I just came in too late. Too tired for dinner conversation, too drained to hold her hand. Too much going on to notice. Rust on the wedding band. She deserved a man who showed up, not a man who meant to try. There's a difference between intending and being present in a life. Rust on the wedding band, that's what neglect looks like up close. Rust on the wedding band, not a fight, not a fire, just a slow letting go. I didn't cheat, didn't lie, didn't raise my voice, just forgot to show up, forgot that love's a choice. Rust on the wedding band, Lord, rust on the wedding band. That's what I let us become. Rust don't happen overnight, it needs time and neglect and air. It needs a man who keeps on meaning to do better, but don't get there. I've been cleaning it this week with a cloth and a little of my shame. Can't get back to gold entirely, but I can learn to call the tarnish by its name. The name is mine. The name is mine. Every bit of rust on this band has my name on it. My name. I wear it now, even though we're done. She said, keep it if you want to. I wear it as a lesson on my left hand in the sun. A reminder that the thing you love needs tending every day. Gold its own. Love don't stay, love that way. Rust on the wedding band, that's what I'm carrying now.
Rust on the wedding band.
Not a wound, not a war, just a man and his how we got here, how we missed it, how we let it corrode, how he's walking with the lesson down a lonely road. Rust on the wedding band, Lord, rust on the wedding band. I'll wear it till I learn what love actually demands.
Rust on the wedding band.
Rust on the band, still on my hand, still on my hand. Spring reverb carries it long. Upright bass walks down and releases. Just the room and the ring and the man. Soft rain on a hard man. That's what she's been all along. Soft rain on a hard man. The room sounds like rain on a window. You're watching from inside. I've been concrete since I was 17 years old. Learned to set my jaw and let the weather do what weather's told. Nobody got inside, nobody got the soft parts of this man. I built a wall so tall I forgot there was a world beyond the span. Worked the long hours, kept the yard tight, kept the feelings locked. Thought that being solid was the same as being good, but solid ain't the same as warm, and hard ain't kind. And I was just a locked house with the curtains drawn and blinds. Then she came around, not loud, not with a hammer or a seam, just patient as the weather, patient as the rain that finds the sea. Soft rain on a hard man, that's what she's been all along. Soft rain on a hard man. Not a flood, not a storm, just steady and strong. She didn't try to break me, didn't need to make me bend, just fell on me so gentle that the cracks let the light in. Soft rain on a hard man, Lord, soft rain on a hard man. That's how the changing begins. She'd ask me how I'm feeling, and I'd answer with the weather, with the artwork and the mileage and the things that don't go deep. She'd listen to the surface stuff, and then she'd wait a little longer, like she knew there was a river running quiet underneath. Took me 3 years just to say the word afraid. Said it in the dark one night, not even sure she heard. She reached across the bed and put her hand flat on my chest and said, I know, I know, I know. Didn't need a single word. I'm not the man I was at 32, still working on the language of the inside. But she's been speaking it for me in the patience of her eyes. Soft rain on a hard man, that's what she's been all along. Soft rain on a hard man. Not a flood, not a storm, just steady and strong. She didn't try to break me, didn't need to make me bend, just fell on me so gentle that the cracks let the light in. Soft rain on a hard man, Lord, soft rain on a hard man. That's how the changing begins. Hard men don't go soft all at once. It happens in the small hours, in the moments nobody sees. when you let somebody see you anyway. I cried once at the kitchen table, didn't know it was coming. She didn't say a word, just put the coffee down and sat across from me and waited till the weather passed. That's love, not the grand gesture, not the speech, just sitting across the table while a hard man learns he's allowed to be soft. He's allowed, he's allowed. I say I love you easier now, still not easier. I hold her hand in public, still learning, getting better. Last Tuesday, I told her she was beautiful. Out of nowhere in the grocery store, she looked at me like I'd said something in a language she'd been teaching me for years. And I'd finally found the door. Soft rain on a hard man, that's what love looks like for real. Soft, soft rain on a hard man, not a lightning bolt, a long and patient heel. She didn't try to change me, didn't force me to begin, just fell on me so gentle that the cracks let the light in. Soft rain on a hard man, Lord, I'm grateful for the rain. Soft rain on a hard man, turning something stone cold into something that can feel again, into something that can feel. Soft rain, still falling, still changing me, still changing me. Roads descends one last time, slow and warm. Upright bass holds the root like a man who has decided to stay. Brush drums release, spring reverb carries the last note out, like rainfall fading. Just the room, just the light through the cracks. Still water in a broken cup. The room sounds like early morning before anyone else is awake. I used to chase the kind of peace that came with everything in order. Every edge aligned, every shelf clean, every answer in its place. Thought wholeness was a house with all the windows and the borders intact and undisturbed, and not a crack across the face. But I've been broken open more than once by things I didn't choose, and the man I am today was built inside the losing. I found out what I'm made of, not from winning, but from being bruised. And what I'm made of held a kind of quiet I've been missing. Not the loud kind, not the easy kind, not the kind that comes from having everything you need. The kind that sits inside a broken thing and somehow doesn't leave. Still water in a broken cup, peace that doesn't need the cup to be enough. Still water in a broken cup, calm that holds even when the vessel's giving up. I ain't whole, I ain't fixed, I got the cracks to prove the years, but there's something living in me steady underneath the fear. Still water in a broken cup. Still water in a broken cup. My grandmother kept a picture with a handle that was glued. She'd had it 40 years and cracked it moving from the old house. She said, baby, a thing ain't done just because it's been subdued. It just holds what it holds a little differently now. I think about that picture every Every time I feel the fracture, every time the weight of what I've carried shows its line. A cracked thing that still carries water, that's the thing that matters. Not the perfect vessel, but the something still inside. And I've been trying to be the pitcher, not the man who needs a new one every time. Holding what I'm holding, living in the in-between of broken and divine. Still water in a broken cup, peace that doesn't need the cup to be enough.
Still water in a broken cup.
Calm that holds even when the vessel's giving up. I ain't whole, I ain't fixed, I got the cracks to prove the years, but there's something living in me steady underneath the feet.
Still water in a broken cup.
Still water
In a broken cup.
I spent years trying to seal the cracks, spent years in the performance of unbroken. But the ceiling was the thing that made me rigid, and rigid things don't bend, they just break again cleaner. The water doesn't need the cup to be perfect, it just needs somewhere to be still. And I've been somewhere for a while now, not perfect, not repaired, just still. Just still,
Just here.
just still,
Just still.
She loves me in my cracked state, doesn't need me sealed or shining. Puts her hand against the fracture lines, like they're just part of the design. Says, baby, all the light gets in somewhere, and all the love gets out the same way. And I believe her in the morning, when the still inside me holds the day.
Still water in a broken cup.
Peace that doesn't need the cup to be enough.
Still water in a broken cup.
Calm that holds even when the vessel's giving up. I ain't whole, I ain't fixed, I got the cracks to prove the years, but there's something living in me.
Still water in a broken cup.
Lord, still water, even cracked, even scarred, even not finished.
Still water.
Still water in a broken cup.
Broken
Still water, I'm still here. Still. Rhodes plays The Ascending. The room sounds like early morning, before anyone else is awake. I used to chase the kind of peace that came with everything in order, every edge aligned, every shelf clean, every answer in its place. Thought wholeness was a house with all the windows and the borders intact and undisturbed, and not a crack across the face. But I've been broken open more than once by things I didn't choose, and the man I am today was built inside the losing. I found out what I'm made of, not from winning, but from being bruised. And what I'm made of held a kind of quiet I'd been missing. Not the loud kind, not the easy kind, not the kind that comes from having everything you need. The kind that sits inside a broken thing and somehow doesn't leave. Still water in a broken cup, peace that doesn't need the cup to be enough. Still water in a broken cup, calm that holds even when the vessel's giving up. I ain't whole, I ain't fixed, I got the cracks to prove the years, but there's something living in me steady underneath the fear. Still water in a broken cup. Still water, still water. Still water in a broken cup. My grandmother kept a pitcher picture with the handle that was glued. She'd had it 40 years and cracked it moving from the old house. She said, baby, your thing ain't done just because it's been subdued. It just holds what it holds a little differently now. I think about that picture every time I feel the fracture. Every time the weight of what I've carried shows its line. A cracked thing that still carries water, that's the thing that matters. Not the perfect vessel, but there's something still inside. And I've been trying to be the picture, not the man who needs a new one every time. I hold it, but I'm stone cold mercy. There's a sorry in a prayer. Left people holding pieces of themselves I put in disrepair. Walked out of room still warm with love, and didn't look behind. Told myself it was survival, Lord. I told myself a lot of lies. I was good at being gone before the going got too real. Good at wearing other people's patience like a shield. Never asked for mercy, cause I never thought I earned the right. Just kept moving down the highway, kept avoiding my own light. But the road runs out eventually. Even running men find walls. And I hit mine on a Wednesday in the most ordinary of halls. Stone cold mercy, that's what I'm standing in. Stone cold mercy. Didn't ask for it, don't know where to begin. I've been the storm, I've been the damage, I've been the leaving wind. The stone cold mercy found me anyway. Stone cold mercy. Even men like me, even men like me. Woman at the shelter where I volunteer on Thursdays now. She looked me in the eye and said, you seem like a man who knows how to lose something important and keep walking straight ahead. I said, ma'am, I lost everything, including things I should have kept instead. She didn't flinch, didn't soften it, just nodded like she knew. Said, well, you're here now, that counts for something. What you gonna do? And Lord, that hit me harder than a sermon ever could. Just what you gonna do? Simple, plain, and understood. I can't fix what's in the rear view, can't rebuild what I tore down, but I can be a different man in whatever's left of this old town. Stone cold mercy, that's what I'm standing in. Stone cold mercy. Didn't ask for it, don't know where to begin. I've been the storm, I've been the damage, I've been the leaving wind. But stone cold mercy found me anyway. Stone cold mercy. Even men like me, even men like me. Mercy ain't a feeling, it's a fact on the ground. It's showing up regardless of the wreckage that you found. I used to think forgiveness was something that you earn line by line, but mercy don't wait for the accountant. Mercy shows up ahead of time, and that terrifies me more than judgment ever did. Cause judgment, I could argue, mercy just says live. Just live. Go on and live. I called my brother after 7 years of radio silence. He picked up on the second ring like he'd been waiting by the phone. Didn't make me grovel, didn't run the list of grievances. Just said, man, I'm glad you called, come on home. Some things you don't deserve, you just receive with both hands open and the good sense to believe. Stone cold mercy, Lord, that's what I'm standing in. Stone cold mercy. Still don't know where I end and grace begins. I've been the storm, I've been the damage, I've been the leaving wind, but stone cold mercy found me anyway. Found me in my ruin, found me in my wrong, found me when I'd given up on never coming home. Stone cold mercy, even men like me, even men like me, even me, even me, even me. Tremolo, tremolo guitar shakes slow and fades. Halftime groove, guilt and reckoning. I done things I can't undo, with a sorry and a prayer. Left people holding pieces of themselves I put in disrepair. Walked out of room still warm with love, and didn't look behind. Told myself it was survival. Lord, I told myself a lot of lies. I was good at being gone before the going got too real. Good at wearing other people's patience like a shield. Never asked for mercy, cause I never thought I earned the right. Just kept moving down the highway, kept avoiding my own light. But the road runs out eventually, even running men find walls. And I hit mine on a Wednesday, in the most ordinary of halls. Stone cold mercy, that's what I'm standing in. Stone cold mercy, didn't ask for it, don't know where to begin. I've been the storm, I've been the damage, I've been the leaving wind, but stone cold mercy found me anyway. Stone cold mercy, even men like me, even men like me. Woman at the shelter where I volunteer on Thursdays now. Left people holding pieces of themselves I put in disrepair. Walked out of a room still warm with Hammond organ, the good shirt, every Sunday still. Press the collar straight the way she taught me, crease the sleeve with care. Drive the same road, park the same spot by the oak tree on the hill. Walk inside and take my place like she's about to meet me there. 40 years we sat together, third row from the front, left side. She'd pass me the hymnal open to the page before I'd find it. Now I hold the book alone and let the music try to guide. Something in the knowing that she knew this song beside me. The pew don't know she's gone, the wood still holds the shape of us. The hymnal still smells like her perfume. The congregation still adjusts to make a little room where she always used to be. that small kindness every week is what keeps breaking me. Sunday close, empty pew. Best I got on and nowhere to put the love I still have for you. Sunday close, Sunday close, empty pew. Dressed up for a life that ended somewhere in that hospital room. I still come, I still sit, I still bow my head and pray. But the quiet on my left side gets a little louder every Sunday. Sunday close, empty pew. Sister May from the choir always squeezes both my hands. Says your Evelyn is singing in a choir that don't end. And I believe, Lord, I'm trying, Lord, I'm doing what I can. But believing don't stop missing. Faith don't fill the space she'd been. The preacher says rejoice for those who've gone to glory shore. I mouth the words, I'm not alone, I've heard them all before. Good words, true words, words she would have loved to hear me say. But Sundays weren't about the words with her. They were about the way she'd lean just slightly in the slow parts of the hymn. The way she'd find my hand without me knowing she had reached. The way the whole week reset itself when Sunday would begin, and we'd walk out into the light with everything re-clean. The ritual still here, the road, the oak, the third row left, the shirt pressed sharp, the hymnal held, but half the reasons left. Sunday close, empty pew. Best I got on and nowhere to put the love I still have for you. Sunday close, empty pew, empty pew. Dressed up for a life that ended somewhere in that hospital room. I still come, I still sit, I still bow my head and pray. But the quiet on my left side gets a little louder every Sunday. Sunday close, empty pew. I thought about not coming back. Thought maybe the ritual without her was a wound I kept reopening. But then I thought about what she'd say. She'd say, baby, go. She'd say, put on the good shirt. She'd say, the Lord ain't done with you, and neither am I from wherever I'm singing now. So go sit in our pew. Hold the hymnal like I showed you. Find the page before they call it, and save a little room. Save a little room on the left. Just leave it open, just in case I find a way to lean in close again. One more time, one more Sunday, one more time. So I go every Sunday, I go. I iron the collar, press the sleeve. Park beside the oak tree, take the third row left side. Hold the hymnal, find the page, and somewhere in the second hymn, when the choir opens up full, I almost feel the lean, almost feel the hand, almost feel the whole week getting clean again. Sunday close, empty pew. Best I got on, and all this love still looking for somewhere to move. Sunday close, Sunday close. Oh, empty pew. The ritual's the rope I'm holding when there's nothing else to do. I still come, I still sit, I still bow my head and stay. And the quiet on my left side feels a little less like absence last of your good perfume. Found it in the medicine cabinet behind the aspirin tin. Little glass bottle, gold cap, still half full within. I didn't mean to open it, my hands just knew the weight. Lifted the stopper and the whole room changed its date. 6 years dissolved like that, like nothing in between. The kitchen became the kitchen that it was when you were queen. Your robe on the back of the door, your cup beside the sink. Lord, sin is the cruelest sense. It don't stop to think. And I stood there with the bottle, couldn't put it down, couldn't breathe it in too deep. Scared if I used it up, you'd be gone for keeps. Scared if I kept it sealed, I'd never let you go. So I just held it in the medicine cabinet glow. The last of your good perfume, still sitting on the second shelf.
The last of your good perfume,
the one thing left that smells like you and no one else. I can't wear it out, I can't throw it out, I can't do much of anything but breathe.
the last of your good perfume
Is the last of you still here with me? The last of your good perfume. I've been through all the boxes, gave your dresses to your sister, folded everything with care, the way I knew you'd want. But this one little bottle, Lord, I couldn't let it go with her. So I slipped it in my pocket, felt like I was keeping contraband. Your mother called on Tuesday, said she found some of your things, a scarf, a pair of earrings, and some other little rings. I said, keep whatever helps you, keep whatever eases grief, but the perfume stays with me. It's all I've got for relief. I put it on the pillow once, just once, on your side of the bed. Felt so foolish and so human, lying there with that instead. Told myself it wasn't healthy, told myself let go, move on. But grief don't read self-help books, grief just carries on. And the bottle's getting lighter, few more months it'll be gone. And I don't know what I'll do then, when the last of you moves on. Maybe that's the point of losing things in stages. Maybe mercy works in slow and quiet pages. The last of your good perfume, still sitting on the second shelf.
the last of your good perfume,
The one thing left that smells like you and no one else.
I can't wear it out,
I can't throw it out, I can't do much of anything but breathe.
the last of your good perfume,
Is the last of you still here with me? The last of your good perfume. They say smell is the memory that lives the longest in the brain, the last sense that a person keeps, the last to feel the strain. And I believe it now in ways I never could before. Standing in a bathroom at 2 a.m. inside an open drawer. You know what I think about sometimes? Laying in the dark, I think about the morning you picked that perfume out. We were in that little shop on Decatur Street in the rain. You said this one, and that was that. You always were so sure. I wanna be that sure of something. I wanna know a thing, the way you knew that scent was you. I wanna walk into a room and just belong there, the way you did, the way you always do,
The way you always do.
the way you always do. Somebody's gonna clean this house out properly. Gonna
Find that little bottle
on the shelf and ask what's this. And whoever's doing it, Lord willing, it's not me that's gone. Will say I don't know, throw it out. It's probably old, move on. But tonight is mine.
tonight is falling up.
Tonight I'll lift the stopper one more time and let the whole room fill with the last of your good perfume. And hold it till it's still the last of your good perfume. Still sitting on the second shelf,
The last of your good perfume.
the one thing left that smells like you and no one else. I can't wear it out, I can't throw it out, I can't do much of anything but breathe. The last of your good perfume is the last of you, still here with me. The last of your good perfume. Found it in the medicine cabinet behind the aspirin tin. Little glass bottle, gold cap, still half full within. I didn't mean to open it. My hands just knew the weight. Lifted the stopper and the whole room changed its state. 6 years dissolved like that, like nothing in between. I live in apartment 4B, top of the old Caldwell Arms. Cracked plaster ceiling, radiator that hisses and hums. But on the 7th floor, there's a woman who sings in the hall. Voice like the inside of a church, like a mercy call. I hear her through the vents on Sunday when the heat kicks on. Something old and holy in the way she carries on. Ain't never seen her face to face, just heard her moving around. 3 floors down from heaven, and I'm nailed to the ground. I tell myself it's nothing, just a neighbor and a song. I tell myself a lot of things that help me get along. But every Sunday morning, I'm awake before the light, waiting for that voice to fill the building like it's right.
3 floors down from heaven,
that's where they station me, close enough to hear the angels, too far gone to be free.
3 floors down from heaven,
With my ear against the wall, listening to something beautiful.
I'm too scared to call.
Oh Lord, is this what longing is? This close and still this lost.
3 floors down from heaven,
Counting every cost. Come November, she left roses in the mailbox hall. No name on the card, just press pedals and that's all. Oh, Mrs. Garza said she saw her once at dawn. Said she had the kind of eyes that make you wanna be more on. I fixed my collar in the elevator twice one Tuesday. Rode to 7, lost my nerve, rode back to 4 in the same day. The door slid open, slid back, shut, the numbers climbed and fell. 3 floors up to everything,
3 floors
down to myself. I've been rehearsing what I'd say if I ever knocked that door. Something true, something easy, something worse, saying more. But the words keep going crooked every time I try to start. Funny how the mouth goes quiet when it's speaking for the heart. 3 floors down from heaven, that's where they station me. Close enough to hear the angels, too far gone to be free.
3 floors down from heaven,
With my ear against the wall, listening to something beautiful.
I'm too scared to call.
Oh Lord, is this what longing is? This close and still this lost.
3 floors down from heaven,
Counting every cost. Oh, maybe heaven isn't somewhere you arrive. Maybe it's the thing that keeps a half-dead man alive. The voice through the ceiling, the light under the door, the almost, the nearly, the wanting something more. Maybe God put me here 3 floors below for a reason. Not to reach it, but to feel it season after season. To know that beauty lives above the place where I sleep, and let that knowing be enough. That's the hardest thing to keep.
don't give up, don't give up.
3 floors ain't the end. Love has found its way through thicker walls than this, my friend. Last Saturday, the elevator stopped between our floors. It hung there for a moment. Something stalled the gears and doors, and I heard her humming, clear as anything I've known. A song my mother used to sing when I was young and home. My breath just stopped inside my chest.
I couldn't make a sound.
The cables held us in between
The heaven and the ground.
Then the box lurched up, she got off at 7. I rode down to 4, and I stood in my apartment, hand pressed flat against the floor.
3 floors down from heaven,
But Lord, I felt it then, close enough to hear the breathing
of where
I've never been.
3 floors down from heaven,
With my hand against the floor, feeling something holy moving on the other side of more. Oh Lord, now I know what longing is, and I'm grateful for the cost.
3 floors down from heaven,
You're still closer than I thought.
3 floors down.
Still close enough, still close enough to feel
Heaven,
oh,
heaven,
Mama used to say, boy, no matter how far you go, there's a light on in this house. This house will always know. You could run from everything you were and everything you'd done, but the porch light stays on, son. The porch light stays on. I've been out in the world with my pride like a shield, chasing things that couldn't love me back, learning how to feel. Miles of highway, miles of wrong turns, miles of my own name, caught out in the dark by shame. And I forgot the way back home. I forgot I wasn't meant to do this alone. But something in the blood remembers, something in the soul don't let go. Where the porch light stays on, through the cold and the long, where it don't matter what you've broken or become. Where the porch light stays on, even when the night runs deep and the road runs wrong, there's a love that keeps a flame burning all night long. I'm coming home, Lord, I'm coming home. Where the porch light stays on. I sat in a diner on the outskirts of a town I didn't know, ordered coffee black and stared at nothing through the window's glow. Waitress asked me, honey, you got somewhere to be tonight? I said, I got somewhere. I just lost the light. Caught my brother up, line rang once, twice. Then his voice said, man, where you been? Mama's asking every day by choice, and something cracked open in my chest like an old lock. Found the key I thought I lost somewhere down the block. I've been too proud and too far gone, too stubborn to admit that I was wrong. But grace, don't check your record at the door. That's when Mama kept that light burning for. The porch light stays on, oh, through the cold and the long, where it don't matter what you're broken or become. Where the porch light stays on, even when the night runs deep and the road runs wrong, there's a love that keeps a flame burning all night long. I'm coming home, Lord, I'm coming home. Where the porch light stays on. I didn't deserve it. I stayed away too long. I'm scared of what I'll find. You'll find what you left, plus the grace grown in the gap. Lord, I'm tired of running. Then stop, then stop, then stop, then stop, and come on home. I turned down the old road just after dark had fell. The oak trees lined the driveway. I remembered every smell. Screen door creaking, smell of cornbread, somebody's TV on low. And there it was, Lord, that yellow porch light glow. Mama stepped outside before I even killed the engine, arms open like she'd been standing there since the beginning. Didn't say a word, didn't ask me where I'd been, just held me like the prodigal had finally made it in. Where the porch light stays on, through the cold and the long, where it don't matter what you're broken or become. Where the porch light stays on, even when the night runs deep and the road runs wrong, there's a love that keeps a flame burning all night long. I came home, Lord, I came home. Where the porch light stays on.